Hello, you lot. You can hear him in the background, like coughing his lungs out already. Good evening. Welcome to my show. Show you we got on tonight. Here we are. Those are they. These are those. The lovely Josephine.
Good evening.
The eloquent Peter.
Good evening. Special message for Joe.
Oh, look at that.
Keep
Rose.
it
Oh. And Brian's here.
I'm
Hello,
here,
Brian.
man. Under duress, I might add.
Bless him. Right. So what are we doing tonight?
I was forced to come in, so just
He
that's
was.
how it is, you know.
He was. But he's all right.
Ah.
Look. He's all right. I'm behind his man. And he's growing a beard, everybody. He's growing a beard. So by the time you see him in the next 3 months, he'll have a, down here, like, see.
Big
Stops the
goatee.
shaving. It's going down his neck. That's what he said. Okay. Here we
That's the
are then.
plan.
So, as you saw, some of you may have. Oh, that's just good. I just knocked that up. Right. Some of you may have seen Stephanie yesterday. No, it's Friday night. Did a bauble.
Friday night it was.
I should be doing
Yeah.
a
pay
bauble.
attention,
A bauble. Christmas bauble. That is now a 2-inch piece of inch and a half piece of oak. Something like that. 2-inch piece of oak. 2-inch square. 6 inches long. I am going to do a bauble there, hollow it out, put a finial on the end, take it out, make another finial, and do it.
Let's stick it.
This would be interesting. 'Cause this is another backward finial, but this is not in green art.
No, it's not in green art. So this is a backward finial, no green art. This could be problems for everybody.
Nah, it'll be fine. You're
But
invincible,
I'm
Gary.
going to do it. I don't really care. And I can always make it again. So, while I rough out this into a circle, I'll let Josephine read it in the chat.
Well, I think Brian's been writing the names down,
What-
haven't you,
what,
Brian?
has
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh,
Well, I don't
has he?
mind.
Have
If
you?
Brian's been
Has he?
writing the names down, I'll there set him. He can do it. Yeah. Lower that down a bit.
No, I haven't been writing the names down. Who said I was writing the names down?
Well, I
Yeah.
thought you were, but there you
Nothing
go.
to
You
do
see,
with
you
me.
what thought that.
Nah, I
Right,
think
good.
you know, sadly
Good
mistaken.
evening and welcome, everybody. Back to me, you see. Anyway, in the chat
swing
we
away.
have the lovely Michelle Ousby. We've got Colin Izzard, Mike Yu, Weval, Wayne the Woodturner, Haley from Wooden Burl. I remember that, didn't I? Brian Eltonero de Madeira. Yay! Grandma Roof Tube, Terry Bartlett. Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks. Alex the Wurzel the Wood Butcher. Susie the Swiss Woodturner. Robert Klingspor Abrasives. The Klondike Craftsman. Lewis. Go. Des Barnwell's in. Say hi to Des.
Hello,
Hi,
Des.
Des.
Oh,
Bye,
Des.
guys.
Welcome.
Spirit, Wind, Woodstone and Bone Heather is in.
That's the one.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
You did.
And Heather's actually watching from the hot tub.
Oh,
Yes, not.
hang on. Let's
Oh,
go on
I'm
the
well
reverse
jealous.
camera.
Hope you're
I
not
was
scared.
nice and
Devon.
warm, Heather.
Oh, I'm well jealous. Keeping going, we've got Clint at Wood Dancers. Martin Ford at Turning Crazy.
Oh, Martin.
Don't know who said now. Might end up repeating some. Simon at Field Coast Wood Turning.
Glide coast.
Lady Coast.
Flied.
That's
Glide
round. That'll do, won't it?
round
It will
action,
just
huh?
keep going. Haven't
That's
finished yet.
round.
Doug
Oh, no.
Bennett.
I'm just, like I said,
Barry Chitty. Paul Finlay.
just going to turn this heater down. It's getting warm in here.
It's getting warm in here.
Let's turn that down
Lucy
to
Bundy Rowe.
16 degrees.
Colin at Turn Links.
Did you get my message, Colin? Never come back to me.
James Crawford.
Evening, James.
And I believe that's it. If I've missed anybody off, I do apologise.
So you should.
Why? Thank you, Brian.
Yeah,
Colin would check his WhatsApp.
anytime.
Might work.
Anytime.
I don't know how you get Flight Coaster.
FLYDE, flight.
Just give the scooters a
It's
little bit of a rub.
FYLD. That's not flied. That's
That's filed.
field. Yeah,
Wild. Oh well, whatever. What do I care?
just to
What do I
Exactly. What would
see
you care, eh?
just to confuse me.
Let's see if
Anyway.
that's sharp enough.
There's
May not be
a
sharp
hot
enough.
tub in Canada. Could be a beaver pond that hasn't frozen yet.
I'm just
right.
going to a hot tub.
Who's got that hot tub?
Heather's
No, I
in her
could
hot
just
tub.
go into one.
Oh,
I could just have a,
Just have a hot tub experience, Joey.
just a relaxation in a hot tub. Anyway, it seems Christmas is on our minds, and the baubles are coming out.
Oh no, who said that?
Joe Garofalo is in.
Joe Garofalo.
Ah, Simon is saying it's pronounced as filed. I knew
Filed?
it was.
Okay.
Let's cut that rubbish off there.
Let's hope I remember next time, Simon.
Although I don't need it that long, I'll
can't
cut the rubbish
promise it.
off.
What's the actual wood?
Which is a
Jerry?
piece of oak.
Oak.
Piece of oak.
I always
thought I'd,
imagined oak to be darker.
Bit of an offcut, so I thought, I'll say, well, because it's quite wide grain actually, oak. And I'm constipating on whether I'm going to put some embellishing wax in it. Yeah.
Right, embellishing wax.
I'm
Well,
thinking that might be
Well.
imported oak. It looks a little bit like white oak to me.
Yeah, it might be white oak actually.
All right. Well, to be fair, I didn't really notice whether there was white or dark oak, but there we go. We've got the Yorkshire Gittin. Good evening, Glenn.
Right, now we've done that.
Evening, Glenn.
Evening, Glynis. We're going to make a swirl for our bauble. And we're going to make a finial on the end of it. Short one. And we're going to make another finial on the end of this one.
Richard Field just joined us.
Right.
Evening, Richard.
Put that back there and get myself a 10mm drill. Because a 10mm drill is going to be what we need. Just double check. Oh, Jimmy. Make sure that's 10mm because I can't see the little words on the side of the drill bits. Let's see if it's 10mm. Nope. It's 12. Nab it.
Yeah,
We'll get a 10mm. We'll get a 10mm too. 9 there.
I got one of them bits of metal with all the drill size holes in it.
Yeah, I've got one here somewhere, but the 10mm's not in it. Ah, that's right. 10mm is in the chuck on the drill press.
Roger Kentson. Good evening, Roger.
So I'll just double check that's 10mm, which it is. It was in the chuck on the drill press. So I'll go and get my brush of tooth and clean it off. I was using it earlier. So obviously, now I need to get the chuck. Good old Jacob. Bring that up. Stack it in. 10mm in there. That in the way for a sec. Right.
Size of holes that your drill?
10mm.
10mm.
Oh, sorry, I had the right one.
Oh.
First time. Here we are. 10mm drill.
Stop messing up with them cameras. Goodness.
Diameter of that is now 1.5 inches, just over. So we need to go that's one in, I'm not going to have a wall that thin. So we'll make it 1.25 inches would be there. So I've got to go in 1.25 minus the tip. That tip is 1/4 inch, so it's in an inch. In an inch from there, right.
So we've got Mike Evans and Andy the Valley Woodturner joined us. And Martin Ford says American white oak. There are so many varieties of oak, as I discovered after a visit to Kew Gardens.
Ah,
Right, there's over 600 different varieties of oak.
yeah.
Wow.
So we'll take this
And
into
about 60s in.
we'll take this into 25 mil. Should give us the right depth we need.
Okay.
12,
Good evening, Andy.
16. Bit more.
And this evening, Terry is making a Christmas bauble.
Hashtag week,
Because
isn't
it's
it?
hashtag week. Michael's
25
asking what
mil
you
I
were
want.
making.
24. 25. All but point. That's it. So that should do us for now.
Glenn said, my training regime for the next weekend is to increase my beer intake by 1 pint a night all next week, starting with 5 pints on Monday. What's everyone else's plan? Glenn, you're too late. I started weeks ago.
Yeah, Pete started weeks ago. Blimey. In fact, I think Pete started last Harrogate for this one. Do you know what I mean? Now, the next problem we got, I'm going to turn the circle now, our bauble bit, but the next problem is this far off the chuck, it may well be vibrating quite a bit when I hollow it, but I don't think it'll worry too much. I don't think it'll worry me too much.
Rob, what number his stand is? It's down that aisle on the left. Well, if you come the other way, it's up that aisle on the right.
What do I do with that tool? There it is.
Wayne said
Okay.
his training plan started at 13. And Dewey's asking, has anyone had the details for the 360 demo meeting?
No, not yet. That's tomorrow, isn't it?
Had the email yet.
We should get the email tonight or tomorrow morning. Probably know tomorrow when you get it tomorrow morning.
Sorted out and up and running yesterday, so give him a bit of time.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew this would vibrate a fair bit. All right.
Chris from Bailey Woodworks is in. Good evening.
Hi, Chris.
Can we go overhead, Terry?
Pardon?
Can we go overhead? Were you doing that bit?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm just going to sharpen this gouge because it's a bit blunt. But we can do afterwards. Just going over here and have a play with this.
Well, I've got to have a word with Ruth about what we're going to be drinking next weekend.
Anything, everything.
As Ruth's my drinking partner.
Anything and everything, I should think, knowing you two.
Malcolm Douglas is in. Good evening, Malcolm.
I've got to go in a bit.
I think there's several options.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just going back to Pete, he left us absolutely hammered at Newark and went back
He didn't
out
leave
into
you.
the night. No. We went back to the hotel. I was absolutely hammered.
After we struggled to get you and Glenn into your room, after we all struggled to get you there, because of course Glenn wasn't drunk, was he?
Of course he was.
Of course he was.
Yeah.
So we had to get you back there first, and then after that, I said, Ruth said, come on, I'm off to bed. Got back and Pete says, we all went out in the pub. Thank you, Pete. I didn't know that.
Lucy's saying, Joe, can I join you and Ruth too, please? No problem. And Ruth's saying, start with amaretto, Joe, then move to cocktails.
Just watch out when they get on the cocktails.
Well, it was the cocktails that did me in the end. So. Brian from Greenhaven Creations is in. Good evening, Brian. You were that smidged tipsy.
Smidged.
Yeah. It might have been a smidge tipsy. That Pete ended up wheeling me back to the hotel. And still at the end he did to go back out into the night.
Glenn was a bit beyond pushing in a straight line.
Beyond saving, wasn't he? Really?
He did more miles than everybody else. I've never had an amaretto. Do you drink it with Coke?
Yeah, well, I won't drink it with anything.
I quite like it in coffee.
Amaretto and coffee.
Oh yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
Yeah, amaretto and coffee.
Alan Gibb is in.
Would it
Drink
work
we
in tea?
discovered when I was in
Evening,
Holland.
Would it work in tea? See, and I don't drink.
It'll work in tea. Certainly will.
I wouldn't know because I don't drink teas.
Is this
I
going to
don't
be
drink tea either.
a round bubble?
Yeah.
At some stage.
Well, I was starting to worry a little bit at its shape
Well,
a minute ago.
Grounded
but...
on, get it by my eye.
Okay.
It'll be roundish then. Is that what you're saying?
Roundish.
Fair enough.
Well, not all baubles are round, Ella.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
It's the small baubles that I've.
When it's hanging on a tree,
airdrop.
does it matter?
No. You can get them in every single shape now.
And Julie said, what's Terry making tonight? He's making a Christmas tree bauble because it's hashtag bauble week.
Yeah, it's bauble. Some stupid person said they should have a bauble. Make a bauble
who
for a
was
Christmas
that?
tree. No
That was
names
you,
mentioned.
Terry.
I'll point you whistle, Brian.
Who said that?
Well, that's what you said in Steve's live.
Yep, it was me.
Me, that was me.
Yep, it was me.
Yeah.
I think it's a great thing.
He thinks it's a great thing.
I think she's
By the way,
talking
just to
about
let you know, Brian, I'll cleaned up my workshop today and threw all the rubbishy old pieces of glass paper away.
all the wee bits that you would need for tonight, like, is that what you mean?
Yep, so now I've got to cut new. Just to let you know, I'm over here now cutting new, okay?
Ah, you poor soul. My
Full
Now-
Cutting
preparation.
new pieces of glass paper. Well, I call it glass paper. It used to be called glass, but I don't know what it's called now. I'm just cutting off the 5 necessaries in case I need them. May not need
Martin
'em.
Ford has said, what sharpening system are you using? I'm
Uh,
using Sorby Pro Edge, but thinking of going to CBM wheels. Reckon it would
Well,
be cheaper in the long
I have
run.
got the Axminster Ultimate Edge Trade one, you know, the all singing, all dancing one, which I've had for a year and a bit. No reverse forward. It's look exactly like the Sorby Pro Edge, but it does lots of other things as well, backwards and forwards. But I'm currently using that, which is the, as you can see, CBM wheel and white wheel of the Dacia whatever's KS
Simon Hope, isn't it?
Simon Oak one.
Simon Hope slow speed
Slow
grinder.
speed 8-inch grinder. That's what I'm using now. That's because the thing is, I used to sharpen a wall by hand on a 6-inch grinding wheel, white wheel, and I liked it. But of course, it takes a bit longer than to do it on a mechanized system. So what I decided to do is I'll get the Ultimate Edge, and then the Ultimate Edge, for some reason, it's all right, but same as the Pro Edge, it's okay, but everything is flat, and I quite like the curve of the stone on the bevel, you know. So I decided I'd go back to the wheels, but this time I'd go posh, and I'd buy Simon Oak one.
Because
Which is
after next
fine.
weekend, you're going to send that one to Brian and buy yourself a sawmill, can't you?
Well,
Or
I
you're
don't
going to
know.
buy Brian's sawmill. I can't
That's
remember
what he
which one
said.
round it
That's
was.
what he said.
I've got a slow speed wet grinder as well, record power one, which I haven't used yet. I won't say where that came from, but a good friend of mine sold it to me, and I got that for the sole purpose of having there's a not just a slow speed, you know, not just a wet wheel, which I probably wouldn't use. So I'd use the CBNs, but it's got a leather wheel on it, which I use for carving chisels. So I wanted the leather wheel, so that's that. So I got it for the leather wheel, which I'll probably use for the leather wheel. That makes it even better, doesn't it?
Robert Probwood's joined us.
Hello, Robert.
And
Hey.
Norman Greenwell.
I'm going to look at that screen there.
Good evening,
Oh, I haven't put the
gentlemen.
thumbs up. Yeah, I better just give it a thumbs up, haven't I, Terry? There you go. You got a thumbs up. You got
Yay.
74 people watching.
Lovely old job. Right, that's only sanded up to 180 for a minute because make sure I got the right one. That's it. I'm going to hollow it out now. Just move that out of the way.
Lucy
I'm
said,
gonna-
I did notice table as Doom Bar on tap. Yeah, because it's a table pub that.
Is that the one where that is a table pub? Is it?
Yeah.
Good, because I'm so popular there. They sent me a voucher today,
Oh, even better.
33% off all my
Got
meals.
some good deals.
So I thought to myself, well, that'd be good. As long as I spend over 20 quid. Although I'll spend over £20 just get in there. Now, as you can see, there's a tiny little hole, or you will when I go like that. Pink, 10 mil. So I'm going to hollow that out. And I've designed a hollowing tool. There it is. Out of an Allen key. However,
You
it's
know, a bit
done
less light, Terry.
a bit less light, certainly. It's designed to cut that way in reverse because I've made it to do the depth of the thread when I do threading boxes, and you can't see the this way, but you can see them that way. So I always do it in reverse. So I have got another tool now because I made this one to do, and it was the other way around for hollowing these sort of things. And then when I started threading, I needed to change it, so I used that one. So I'm now going to change it back to go the other way and start hollowing it. So now we're going to hollow it in reverse.
And
Spin
to the
it low.
reverse, you've got the screws in the back of the chuck.
Yeah, I've done those. Just remind me.
Just
Undo them.
remind you to take it
Yeah.
off before you
Where's the
try and
counter said,
unwind
what
it.
grit is your CBM wheel?
The what?
What grit is your CBM wheel?
A 180. I've got a CBN and a white wheel. Don't know why. I just like the white wheel, so I thought I only need one CBN, so I got a 180. I was going to get a 120 and a 180 CBN, but I changed my mind. I thought I'd get two 180 white wheels. Well, white wheel and CBN.
There we go. I'm presuming you're doing this by feel.
All done with mirrors, Joe. Yeah, with feel. So if I come through the side, because I haven't done one of these for a while, and I am out hollowing it the wrong way. Never mind. But I think I'm going to be fine.
Don't tempt it.
The first thing about these baubles is you're only making it like weight.
Yeah.
You don't need to get sanded inside. You don't need to get a perfect finish inside. You just need to get the weight down.
I thought it'd be a bit silly just to rig up the Simon Oak hollowing system just for this.
Fair
I think you
enough.
should have done, really.
Yeah, at the bottom. Yeah.
You can certainly hear it cutting.
Oh, it's doing a grand job. Don't forget this tool is only about an eighth of an inch. It's eighth of an inch thickness. And it's about a quarter of an inch on the old top lip, cutting the surface. But it certainly pulls it out. It is only a scraper, of course. Just gonna have a look in there because I can't really see. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Right to bottom, love. Wow.
All the way to the bottom, lad.
Oh, wait, the bottom. That'll do me. Right, so that's that. Oh, yeah. That's the bauble done. Time is it? 20 minutes.
Oh, you
Right.
got colour and everything yet, so it's going to be a one.
Oh, I've got plenty to do. 240 next. Bit of sand dishes. Stick on that.
Shed's got a question. She said, "What's the best wood to hollow to make vases?"
To make
Vases.
vases. Oh, wrong way. Switch that over. Vases. Sycamore is good because if you're going to decorate them, but any wood really, depending on what sort of vase you want. If you want a nice bit of yew, then that's great, isn't it? Anything sort of,
Really depends what finish you want to put on it.
Yeah, the finishes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to paint them, sycamore is good, Brian, isn't it? And what's the
Yep,
other one?
absolutely. Sycamore, ash is good too.
Ash is good, and there's another one, horse chestnut, is it? I can't remember now.
Chestnut will be okay as well.
Yeah, for painting, colouring.
Yep.
Any of the paler woods for painting.
Yeah.
Beech even, because it can be quite plain sometimes.
Yeah, beech. Yeah.
I would
how
say
would you
that
make
if you're
them
doing
waterproof?
a fairly deep vase, then or a hollow form, then slightly greener than you would normally do for a bowl.
Correct. Yep.
So 12 to 15% moisture content would be about perfect.
Yeah, you could go up to 20 even and allow it to dry
Yeah,
a
you
little
can go
bit.
to 20.
It'll dry.
That does depend. If you're going to
Dry
colour
as
it,
you-
then it's a little bit drier.
Yeah. Depends how thin you're cutting it as well. If you're going to cut it pretty
Yeah.
thin, it'll dry out as you cut it. So then you
How
have to
do
watch
you
that it doesn't warp.
waterproof
Heather said
a
wood
vase so
can
it
freeze,
can
but
be
There's
used?
a couple of methods of waterproofing, but the most effective one currently, I think, is Preston's plastic coat to waterproof the inside, which is basically it's a two-part epoxy that you kind of just paint on the inside.
Right.
yeah. There's that one that Mike Walk was showing, Simon Hope one.
Yeah, it's a new, I can't remember his name, Pete.
I can't remember his name either.
Turn that noise off a second.
If you go on the Simon Hope's website then, or look up Mike's video, one or the other.
Right, so dilemma. Do I paint it black, burn it, ebonite, what's the name of it? Embellish and wax it? Go Sonia it? What do you want to do with it?
Yeah, all of those.
Okay. Is this for the chat to decide?
Yep. In the meantime, while they're deciding, I'm going to do a finial on the back of here now. Turn that over there. Put a finial on the back of there. It's only going to be a small finial because that's the top. I should make another one to go down there, long and hang. So I'll make a nice finial, but I'm not going to make it too thin yet. Because if I'm going to do the burning and embellishing or whatever I'm going to do, then I need to know.
Towards the chuck, yeah.
So it needs to be kept a bit stable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I kept it in the stable. Oh, that's my studio time.
But I'll keep this a bit stable so I don't.
Oh, you mean stable?
Yeah, stabilise it. So, people of the Chatteroos, pick you. What do you want? See done. I'll probably do what I want
Lucy's
after
asking
anyway.
for the options again, please.
You just
Right, well, I can spray it black and
think that's
embellish and wax it. Embellish and wax it, or I could flame it, embellish and wax it.
No.
What kind of wood is it? Did you say? I've forgotten.
It's oak, so it's got plenty of flex in it. Plenty of. We've got plenty of
well
what's
for
the name?
embellishing wax, but it doesn't burn very well, though, does it?
Okay, I don't know. I've never burnt oak, to be honest.
I don't think it burns very well.
Andy from AGK Woodworks is in.
I'll have to have a look at the grain pattern there to see. Once you get
I
it
think
mixed up.
you
That.
should
Do you stop
Grabbing
getting
me.
catches there?
paint it black, ebonize it, and then use so it's like a cosmic cloud.
Well, it won't be
to
ebonized,
look
it'll be just sprayed black because I don't have any ebonizing liquid.
All right, okay. Matthew Lawrence is in. Good evening.
Oh, Matthew.
Evening, Matt. Ebonizing lacquer, you mean, Derry?
I don't have any of that.
It's the same stuff.
Yeah, just black paint.
Any kind of black paint.
Right, so that'll do just to rough that out, won't it?
So as you said, frame it, then gold embellish and wax, and then gold leaf. She didn't actually say that, but she intended to say that.
Don't have any gold leaf.
That's what she
bother with that
She
stuff.
did say it now. Gold leaf.
Lucy and Andy both said green and red spirit stains.
I've got the stains, and I've got the
Got calling it black and embellishing wax. Susie, flame it, then gold embellishing wax.
Yeah, it was a flaming gold embellished wax or ebonite, or what's the name? Gold embellished. Just give me, see what I got.
Gold leaf it.
Gold embellishing. Well, I can't gold leaf it. I ain't got any. Gold. I could use black intrinsic colours and.
Rob said a black Xmas bauble is not very festive.
True.
That's true.
This is very, very true.
So it could be a red bauble, couldn't it?
It could.
Yeah.
I'd have to stain that then.
You could stain it with a ruby or flame.
That's similar to what Steve did, though.
I could flame. I could stain it with that
You
red.
could make it silver.
That red calligraphy ink.
Colin has just offered to bring you some gold leaf round so you can gold leaf it to.
You can shove off.
Shove off?
The reason I didn't have any gold leaf, Colin, is because I don't want any gold leaf. I don't need friends like you.
Did you say
pop round with it?
Shove off, eh?
Did you get my message, by the way, Colin? Because you didn't answer me.
Well, he did now.
No, the message. You know,
said
the
that
message.
A second time.
Yeah, the message. You know.
No,
I'm
it's just maybe not got
Tuesday.
round to answering you.
I sent it 2 days ago.
Okay.
Right then,
Grandma
so
Roof
it could be
says
silver.
red.
Okay, it's got to be red.
Red.
Grandma Roof said red. So
right, so I'm gonna have to make. I'm gonna make this then. Baubleization. I'll actually make the bauble now. Then make the finial as well. Then if we're staining it.
Colin
not
says
flaming
yes, he did. He's
Good.
answered it twice.
Have you?
That's from Real Simple Things is in.
I ain't bothered to look.
You mean to say you've given him grief about answering it and you've not even looked?
I didn't bother to look because he didn't answer it.
Oh my God. He did.
I've got to try and proportionalize this. Proportionalize this.
It's a big
what
word
I fancy.
night.
There's some big words coming out this evening.
There is.
Just...
I think Terry's making them up as he goes along.
Simon from Filed Coast Wood Turning says red, gold and green.
Yep. Silver, red, gold, green are sort of Christmassy colours. I would suggest.
I don't think you can go wrong with red, can you?
Not really. Not at Christmas time, for sure.
Yeah, red and gold leaf, that's what you need.
Lots of gold leaf too. Gold leaf's a favourite.
I don't have gold leaf.
Maybe you did.
Yeah, you will in 10 minutes when Colin gets round there.
I'll maybe send you some.
Where would I be putting the gold leaf if I put it on here now?
On the finial. Or make the ball gold leaf. And make the finial something else, silver or something. I don't know. Well, use your imagination, Terry, for goodness sake. I thought you were an invincible. What are you complaining?
I am. I'm trying now, Brian. Use my imagination.
You're very trying.
So if I'm gonna gold leaf this, I've done a bad proportion there. That looks pretty good. Got this too low, mine. Bring it up a bit.
So when you go to the Far East, people visit the Buddha temples. On the way in, they buy about a square inch of gold leaf, which they then go and apply to the Buddha statue until such time as it's completely done. We could do Joe's chair. Now
there's a thought. I'll send you some gold leaf.
Colin, get in the car.
Andy, AGK, says if you don't have gold leaf, how about silver leaf?
Don't have any leaf. Get in the car, Colin.
Head's in the way, Terry.
Oh, sorry.
Lucy's suggesting we all buy you some gold leaf at Harrogate.
My head was in the way. I apologise for that.
Yeah,
Hang on a minute. That's probably because of the other day. So what I'll do is that.
you moved the camera the other day
I did do that.
to get
If
it
it's out the
perfectly
way,
overhead.
it doesn't matter because my head won't be in the way. Then I can do the pan backwards. Just let me work on that a sec. Just hang on.
We're hanging on.
Right.
Like
Won't be a minute.
I'm sitting here like a pilot looking for the horizon when you're moving that. It's like,
No, that's
oh,
all right. It was way over the wrong side, so I'm just going
We
to
know.
alter this now. I can
And
put it
Susie
on.
said copper leaf is lovely too.
it is.
I like the look of copper leaf,
It hasn't got any leaf though.
but I don't
I
think
don't have any
that
leaf. I say why. I can tell you why I don't have any. I went looking everywhere for it and I couldn't get it. And I thought I'll get some at the show.
You didn't look too hard. It's all over eBay.
No, I didn't go on eBay. I just didn't bother with that.
No.
Oh, wrong way.
So you didn't look
And
very
Terry
hard.
Bartlett
then,
said no gold leaf, just Toblerone. That's it.
Toblerone, yeah,
Gold
there
leaf
you
with Toblerone wrappers.
go. There you go. Perfect.
Is that better? See it now?
Yeah, it's
that's
fine,
fine.
Terry. Yep, it's grand.
And if I put my head there, my head in the way.
Hey. Oh yes,
No.
it
Still
is.
got the crap.
Yeah, but that's all right. That's far enough away not to be in the way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, just don't stick your head in as far.
I won't. But don't forget, my bad eyesight. I've got to. Right, I'm just going to click this back. I've got to get back to where I was.
Listen, you're falling apart.
Ruth, you can even get a multicolour leaf. It's really quite effective.
I like a verdigris sort of thing.
Yeah, it's got lots of metallic, shiny colours.
Oh, yeah, okay. Must have a look at that. All
I've
sorts of
seen
effects.
Steve. I've
Alan
seen
Gibb
Steve
said,
Goldleaf.
Terry, don't bother with gold leaf. It's a nightmare to use. Alan, that's why you want Terry to use it.
This is it, Alan. That's what they're doing to me. See?
They're trying to put you through it, Alan Terry.
Well,
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
stand for
don't
that.
you do it to me? Don't you do it to me every week?
Yep.
Yeah, but that's different.
Trying to make me
People-
make a
Now you've got to
mistake,
do it.
Alan. That's all it is.
Buzz just wants Bernie. Simple. That's
I thought he would.
Ruth just said every day is a school day.
Every day's a
It is.
squeal day. It's quite difficult to get a nice smooth surface with the scooters or doing it this way.
gold glitter, says Susie. I've got some of that, Susie. I will be doing gold and silver glitter.
Can't
on
quite
my,
get in there, so I'm going to have to use spindle goes
My
to get in
bauble.
there.
Yeah.
So
You
you're
may
going
have-
glittery, are you, Brian?
You may have to wait a while before you get. Yeah, colour with clear gloss, clear lacquer, glitter lacquer over the top.
Mm.
Right, that'll be that, and then to terminate that about there. Terminate that about
Terminate.
there. That's going to have the
Terry?
little thing on to. Yes. You-
Everyone says finish, don't they? You have to say terminate.
well, yeah.
He was a bus driver once, you know.
I was never a bus driver.
Oh no, that was Mike. Sorry.
That was Mike Wall. You know, the guy that used to do lives here.
I used to do lives on Sunday night. Yeah.
Remember
Gave up.
that? They probably
Mm.
forgot his name now. I'll just call him Taper Man, Tape Man. You know,
Masking
the
tape.
international colorist.
The international colourist and masking tape expert.
Yes, you got it.
That is Mike Wolt.
That is, was, could be, should be. Mike Wall. Starting to vibrate a bit now.
Michelle
There we
Lisby,
go.
I've just put in the chat.
Mm.
Gold glitter on the snowman hat, Brian.
I'm done a snowman.
No,
See,
no,
no.
no, but look,
No, it's,
I didn't mention the hat.
It's Brian that's got to do the hat, and he will
She's
do
pushing
it.
it.
He
She's
hasn't got round
pushing
to
a
it
lot.
yet.
Eh?
She's
Yeah,
pushing
she
it,
is,
Brian. She.
She is pushing a lot. Like,
You see, I didn't bring it up tonight, Brian.
she'll be lucky if she gets a hat at
Terry,
all.
how are
won't
you
she?
going to attach this to your tree?
I'm going to cut it across there and put a little ring in this end there.
No, I let in the end.
A ring in an eyelet, you know.
Yeah.
And I look.
That's the plan.
Robert Brockwood says,
Yeah.
Brian,
You
are
could
you
have
on
put
on
through a hole
Thursday?
for it now.
Hey?
You could
Pete,
do a hole through it.
Yeah, I was going to do that as well, but I thought, well,
Well, you can't do a
Pete.
hole and an islet. That would just be silly.
It is. So I don't know whether I should, what do you want me to do then? Drill a hole, or
No, you just put islet in.
I was going to
Yeah.
put an islet in it.
Well,
Doesn't that
that's
look
what
a
you
bit
need to do.
cheap,
Put an
though?
islet in it.
What do you mean cheap?
Listen,
Sorry.
Pete. You need to read Robert Brockwood's comment.
Brian, are you on Thursday?
That'll depend how quick Pete fixes my computer,
Yeah.
which is it's
I
unlikely.
would
I
say
think
Thursday is not looking good.
I wouldn't think so. I suggest that Steve will be covering Thursday night for me.
He's
That's
got no
what's happening
computer,
now.
Robert. It's in
The
England being
computer's
fixed.
in the repair
His
shop.
computer's in pieces all over my dining room table at the moment.
That's what it is. Yep.
Waiting for a warranty claim on the motherboard.
Well, we'll see.
Right. I don't know how far I can go with Oak before it splits on me, because it's, so I'm trying to
It's
get
not
this.
quite as stable as Green Heart, is it?
No, and it's down to about
Yeah,
an
you
eighth
do.
of an inch at the moment. That's an eighth of an inch. I ain't going to go no more than that.
Yeah.
I do. I don't want to make another one. No. Yeah. That
Well,
looks
stop
cool.
then.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, that's the hanging end, so it's not so bad. We'll get a nice
He's
thin
here.
pinwheel on the bottom
Right,
end.
gold leaf it is then.
Well, he did say okay, you see,
Yeah,
when you said get in your car. So
Ruth, can you hang on, Colin? Ruth, can you
Who's
go
that,
out
Colin?
the front and let Colin through, because I can't open this door because the van's in the way. Either that or let him in the back gate. One of the two. Thank you.
Rob says, I'll be in the White Hart Bar working Thursday night. Oh, you will you, Rob?
Where will he be?
In the White Hart Bar on Thursday night, working, supposedly.
right.
I'm just going to see if Colin's been let in by Ruth.
Now Lucy says I thought Steve was doing Thursday. I think
Ah, here he
Steve
Yes,
mentioned
Steve
about
is doing
covering
Thursday, yeah.
Thursday.
Right, right, everybody, you don't see this. I'm going to put it on Facecam. Here he is. This is Colin's coming in. Dun, dun, dun. Here,
Oh yeah, of course.
mate, how you doing? Yeah, good, good. I got a choice. Come here. By the way, you're on YouTube.
Hi,
Silver.
Colin.
Copper. Is this gold leaf? Silver leaf. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Oh, look at that. Look.
See that?
Sticky stuff. Good man.
You
Instant
see,
save.
look at that.
Got myself a seat over there. Look. There you go. You can sit down there and watch me work. I got the heater on. Is that all right? Yeah, yeah, cool. Right. Okay, people. We're back
I'm
in
glad-
business.
I'm glad Colin's here to keep you right how to use the gold leaf.
Yeah,
Because
I
you
know
won't
you're
have to.
really looking forward to it.
That's my shape. I think that's my shape. That's what I like. So, first of all,
Terry, I wouldn't have turned that off at that point, but do remember to turn the speed down before you turn it back on again.
yeah, we'll do. No, I shall spin it as well. Yeah, because it will go flying off. Right, I've got a sound in
Yeah.
now before I do anything else. So that's screw chisel, wasn't it? Yeah, so it's probably 400 is good enough for that then. We'll start with 400 and work up, eh? Work down. Not much to do here. I'm just worried, eighth of an inch thinio. I'm going to pull it off the top by pressing with the sandpaper. So. It's a joint live, Colin. This is good now.
Yeah, Alex has just said another man with a white beard.
I haven't. Yeah, Colin's got a white beard. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh.
You seen Brian's beard? Look, look. Oh no, look, look, look.
No, I don't. You don't.
Can't
You
show
don't
you
want
that.
to see.
Look.
Wasn't Colin on a stand at Newark?
Oh,
It's
I just
not-
sent him out. Look, there he is.
Oh, there you go. See,
Look
look
at his
here.
scruffy sod, innit, eh? Scruffy sod.
Yeah,
look.
but he's got dark stubble. Look,
Yeah,
it's not all white.
Rough as rats, people, innit? Rough as rats.
No, I got a white beard because I got a daughter.
Well, you have Pete anyway.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
matter.
true.
does it?
Aye. That's
Yeah.
true.
You've got a
That-
white
that-
beard
that-
because of what?
He's
'Cause I've
got a daughter.
Ooh.
That would do it.
Ruby Claire's in. Good evening,
Hello, Ruby.
Ruby.
Ruby's fault. This is Ruby's fault. You know that. Tell her that.
Apparently, it's your fault, Ruby.
You know that. You know that, Ruby, didn't you? Yes. Remember this, Ruby? About, I don't know, 18 months ago. I said, I'm not going to make a Christmas bauble. I haven't got any tools to do that with. And what did she say? Well, you should
Right.
grind an Allen key up. And I thought, no, I'm not going to. And then, what am I doing?
Grinding an Allen key up.
It's Ruby's fault.
Ruby's
There.
fault.
Yeah, maybe grind an Allen key, didn't she?
Well,
Yeah,
you taught me how to grind an Allen key.
I know. But I didn't want to do it myself because it's too small and short. And right. That's just hanging on by a little bit there now. So we've done that. Now then, do we put standard seal on it for gold leafing? We do. Right.
Where are you gold leafing now?
Well, gold leafing this, we said, didn't we?
All right, the hangy bit. What about the bauble?
Oh,
What
heck,
about
that's
Well, I
the
thought I
so
was gonna
tiny,
thought-
isn't it?
Thought I was going to spray this. A bit. Silver.
You want to be spraying it before you do the gold leafer.
Right, red. Well, Ruth wanted red, didn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Red. I'm going to use
That's
ink then.
right.
Red ink.
Mhm.
Right,
Well,
bear
gold
with
leaf
me.
will cover red ink better than red ink will cover gold leaf. So
Let's have a
That
look.
could be the reason why Brian's growing his beard, so it can be Father Christmas.
Ho ho ho.
How?
that's
What,
not a
down
bad
the
job.
local whatever?
I mean, it's long hours, but it's only one day a year, isn't it?
See? Inks. Oh, look at that. So much colour, Colin.
Susie said gold leaf everything. No, she said gold leaf the ball. And spray
ball.
finial thing.
What do you think, Reese? I've got to live with you. You don't have to live with Susie.
Red bauble, and gold leaf on the little finial.
What's up the roof there?
Go on, Ruth.
And Rob says gold leaf is so 2022, paint it black.
I was going to do that, Rob. Look, I've been treated. Look how I've been treated.
Why don't you gold leaf the long finial?
That'll be even more difficult because it'll be finer.
Nice
It'll be better
colour.
spread. Yeah, that's lovely. I love that
That's
colour.
So
It
what
is
am I
nice,
doing?
isn't it?
Am I
It doesn't matter.
doing?
You can spray the whole thing and then
will-
gold leaf over the top of the red. It'll not
Will
matter.
the leaf go over the top of the red?
Yes, it will.
Yes,
It
it will, won't it?
will certainly when you let it dry.
Right. Oh. Better save my leg, don't I, from getting wet.
Getting covered
Save
in
it from
red.
getting wet. I'm not worried about it getting coloured and get it wet. Then it rusts.
And gentlemen's in.
Did I forget?
Evening,
Right, Ben.
Ben.
Evening, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Right then. That's it then. It'll be the day.
That looks lovely.
Look at that. Back again. A bit more.
Wow.
Red. Red is the colour. Wait a minute.
Susie says it looks like an apple.
Yeah. Right. We'll just let that dry now. We might give that a little bit of a boost.
Ruby said traditionally red was always applied before gold leaf. Because it
Yep.
it deepens the
Deepens the colour of the gold, yeah.
sheen of the gold
Does it?
leaf.
It does.
You learn something every day.
Right, just to let you know, I'm giving this the old blast as well, trying to speed it up for you. I got tracers. I got tracers coming in as well.
It's not actually true, Joe. I spent all yesterday and I didn't learn a damn thing.
You spent all yesterday what, sorry?
I didn't learn a damn thing. Not a single
Did
thing.
you not?
No.
Oh, well,
Well, might have
Eh?
done, but then we went to the pub in the evening and it's gone.
forgot.
No, it's off. It's off. That's just the heater. That one's on.
I actually thought
think
I
that
could
might be
see
done.
sparks.
You did. That's the tracers to make sure I'm aiming the thing in the right direction.
All right.
There we are.
Look.
Not
Right.
really supposed to have sparks coming out of a hot air gun, Terry.
I didn't think
Ah,
so.
so all the
either,
dust
but-
has got in there over the years, isn't it? I'll give it a
Mm,
knock just now. Still not quite dry, actually.
Mike from Dances with Aardvarks in.
Mike,
Right. So we gold leafing that or all of it or that or what?
just the top bit.
Just
Is that
the
bit?
Just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hangy
it's good.
finial, yeah.
I hate doing gold leaf. I've hated it for years.
No, that's all right.
Bunch of
Colin's here to keep
barstewers.
you right.
Bunch of barstewers, a lot of you. Right,
well,
little
actually,
brush.
you can blame Colin, can't you? Because he brought it.
Yeah, I
to you.
can't blame Colin. I'll say it's Colin's fault.
Me couldn't be your fault.
Well done, Colin.
Excellent.
Bugger shouldn't live so close.
Yeah, just
Right.
around the corner.
No brush, there we are. There's one. Excellent. Think out. Look at that moving. Look at that moving. I'm just touching it. Right.
Gary, because you've got that
Let
red
this dry.
dye, don't use the brush straight in the pot or a bit into a container.
Oh, yeah, that's the point. That dye might come off, won't it?
It will. There's no maybe about it. It will.
It will. Let's get pot then.
Got enough
The
in that
dye,
brush,
the
you'll have
dye will
your
come
luck,
off onto the brush, and then I'll end up filling that up for you,
won't
won't
it? It will.
I? Right.
You probably
Think
have enough
oats.
there. No, you don't need to be thick.
No, not being.
No, you want it on there so
Put
you
it
can't
on,
really see
put it
it.
on thick, you'll see the brush strokes.
Martin Ford's the expert, yeah. He's in the chat, isn't he? Where's he live? Around here, isn't it? Get your backside over here, Martin.
So Lucy said, how many of you live guys going to Harrogate drink beer?
Well, I'm going.
I've been known to indulge in the occasional beer.
Yeah, and me. I
Occasional
don't
Oh,
drink
soup.
much.
you
I
bother.
don't drink much beer, but I do like red wine and Doombar, and I could drink some scotch. There's no
I
problem.
like
with that.
most things.
What
I
do you
don't like
mean? Good?
Perner.
Just drying it, just moving it so we ain't got too much on there. There. Let that dry now. Actually, that ain't too bad. I'll put that back in.
Wayne says,
Missed.
Lucy, none of us.
You're
None
marvelous,
of
man.
us. You're right, Wayne. Yeah.
None of us. Wayne don't drink.
No.
He just has a drip trolley. Ruth's taking a drip
He's-
trolley from her nursing days for him.
I heard Wayne had taken the pledge.
Well,
Wayne
technically, I
taking
don't
the
do live,
pledge.
so.
Oh, that's that bit done. Dip that in the water. Right, let's get some of this ready. Little bits. I got lots of little bits of gold leaf in here.
Oh,
Colin
right.
keeps.
Gold.
Oh, look at that. Look. Look,
Gold
it's-
flakes.
I'm not doing anything, and that heater is just blowing gently.
And it's everywhere. Yeah.
Lucy needs a rough
Oh.
number. I would say, around about 50 or so.
I got a brush.
Oh, very good, Ruby.
Ruby's going to Pat Carroll's guest on Meet the Woodturner, November the
Right.
12th.
That's the,
Right.
Unfortunately, we're all going to be at Harrogate.
We are all going to be at Harrogate.
can't see it.
Right, I don't know how long that takes to dry. Let that dry a bit more, shall we? Still wet. Leave that then.
Terry, are you listening?
I'm all ears. Nobody's perfect. Of course I'm listening. What's that?
Right here,
That's it.
currently, yeah.
That's the cider being opened as well.
Cider. Is he on cider now?
Yeah. My cider.
Talk amongst yourself, people, because this has got to dry. This end here got to dry yet. So, or you chatlanders.
Well, you could have taken that out and turned the other finial and then gold leafed that when the other finial's turned.
I was going to do that, but I don't want to put it back in because it's in a square, look, you see. That won't go back properly.
Terry, go with pardon off.
I could change the chuck. Yeah, why don't I just change the chuck, and turn that down a bit. It's too blinking
But if you're
on.
going to take the chuck off, don't forget you've got screws in the back.
There's an 1/8 of an inch there, which will snap if I move this too much. You'll have to wait. How will you?
That's all right, we can wait.
You
You're
can
supposed
wait.
to wait
It's going
15
on
minutes
screen,
for that.
you can entertain us for 10 minutes.
That'll be all right. I can turn the mic off and Colin and I can chat.
Sitting at my piano the other day.
Mute.
Mute Terry, that's a good idea. Terry just mute himself then.
Yes,
So now we really are sitting watching ink dry.
we are. Shall we
I
sing?
don't know.
Go on
Let's
then.
sing. No.
I'm just going to go and check on the cat because somebody
Mike,
else started
Mike.
fireworks.
Okay, that's you and I
Yeah.
then, Brian.
The Yorkshire Git just said this cider of Joe's is really tasty.
Yeah,
He's
Right.
drinking your cider again, Joe.
I know. I know.
See, just when your back's turned, straight in.
I tell you.
No prisoners.
He doesn't even wait for my back to turn. That's the thing.
That's true.
Benjamin says, "Who is the fella on the paper?"
Oh, aye. Oh, aye. Who is the fellow on the paper? Right enough, Ben.
And
That
Wayne
is
says, "I
that
don't
must-
drink any more. Mind you, I don't drink any less."
And Lucy said, "Can somebody please tell my husband off? He keeps calling Terry Brian tonight."
that's okay. That'll not matter. Terry and I have a dynamic duo.
You are?
Waldorf and Stadler.
That's so funny.
You can take your pick. Who's who?
Well, when you look at the puppets, it's
Right, we're back.
self-explanatory.
This is dry now, we think.
Right, tacky. you mean.
Colin said it was all right. So I'm not doing that. It's nothing to do with me.
Is he laughing at you in the background?
No, he's sitting there. He's sitting there. Trust me.
Oh, you have to have the patience of a saint for this.
Nah, it's not that difficult.
Yeah.
Put some more on it. Stop messing about.
Shut
Mix
your
them
mouth,
more up.
Hughes, me. I'll put on what I'm going to put on, all right? I don't need you to. When was the last time you did gold leaf and got it perfect? Do you want to answer that?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, my backside. Last time I saw you use gold leaf, you threw it in a bin
No, it didn't.
and sprayed it.
And so it begins.
Well,
You're a teller of porky pies.
Yeah. You know. I might not have put enough stuff on in the grooves. But it's going on.
It's coming off as well.
It's coming off as well.
Colin's sitting there having
Might be
having
too
a
dry.
fit.
Or not.
He didn't put enough on.
Or I didn't put enough on. Let's just do
So
that
what we're
bit.
going to have is distressed. We're going to have
It's
a
give it
distressed
distressed one,
gold-
like
like it's 100 years
right.
old. You didn't
Aye?
have enough
One.
size on that.
Might have dried. What we'll do is put another one on. Or how about that other stuff, that tacky stuff that you get
tacky?
from
Emma's.
what's she called? Yeah,
Well, yeah, that size as well.
hers is tacky, don't it? Really,
It stays
Yeah, hers
tacky.
never dries.
metal leaf size. Colin bought the cheap one from eBay. See, I got Emma's.
That's what it is.
He said his was expensive. Probably find mine is the cheap stuff. Sorry, Emma, if you're listening.
Steve Scott is in. Good
It
It looks
evening.
exactly the same, Colin. It's bang on. Look. Probably the same bloody make. That's not that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's I don't know.
it's
Oh,
a
well,
joke.
I can say I tried both.
The Yorkshire Git says, I don't know about distressed. It looks a little bit anxious to me.
Oh,
Shut your mouth, you. When's the last time I saw you turning anything?
Oh, low blow.
Well, you know,
Gloves are off now. That's
supposed
it.
to be. Ooh,
I don't think Glyn's got any gold leaf.
Don't believe that for a second. I
Have you got
guarantee
any
he
gold
has.
leaf, Glyn?
he got everything in a box.
Do you have gold
Just-
leaf?
We're talking
of course
about
he has.
Glyn now.
No, he doesn't.
I don't
My
believe that.
goodness, that's one thing he's not got.
I bet he will. I'm after Saturday.
Doug Miller at Wood Spun Round has
Hello,
joined
Doug.
us. Good
Welcome.
evening, Doug.
Welcome to the madhouse.
the-
Right. This is all Susie's fault, you know that.
That's right.
Bloody
Yeah.
gold leaf.
Blame Susie.
I thought I'd got away with it.
I'm just
Right,
going
it
to
could
point a
be-
finger at
Could be that
anybody.
the gold leaf soaked in. This stuff soaked in and too quick. Yeah,
Huh?
and because I didn't sand seal this, so in my rush to get rid of you lot, you know.
Didn't work, did it?
No, I can do it easy now and just switch off. Right,
Do us all a favour.
there's tracers going. I'll help it along a bit, see.
Martin Forbes has just said, Terry, the distressing the distressed look takes hours to achieve. You're a true
I did it
craftsman.
a few seconds. See, Martin, a couple of seconds done. Unlike your stuff.
It is an art form. There's no
You going to
doubt.
Arrogate, Martin, by the way? I hate this stuff. God,
We know.
blast.
You may have mentioned that once or twice, Terry.
I think we've got that now.
Hey. Yeah, going on now.
Ben Allen just says,
Distressingly,
be
it's going on.
Oi, I'm talking.
You shut your mouth, Hoosby.
Ah,
My channel. If I want to talk over you, I will.
That's what Ben just
talk of
said.
the devil.
That's what Ben just said. It
What did
wouldn't
he
be a
say?
Terry alive without Terry telling at least 7 people to shut their mouths. See, reputation precedes you, Terence.
I don't upset people, Ben. Shut your mouth. This is nice stuff, Colin, now. I like these little bits. Yeah. Hey.
I just don't think I could cope with it floating about.
Is this 22 karat gold leaf or is it?
This is 22. This is Colin's 22 carat gold leaf.
And look at the measurement of it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, that's Colin.
It's Colin's phone, not mine. I'm just a blinging monkey here. I'll come round. Damn it. Oh, I thought he won't be.
No,
he
you
went.
said
Yeah,
come
sure, yeah. I
round.
thought he won't be. He won't be watching.
No, he said okay. We just didn't tell you.
You finished watching the Grand Prix, did you? What was the score? What was that?
Don't you
Go
you
on, tell
dare!
me.
Don't
Don't.
you dare!
Don't.
Tell me, because they like the Grand Prix. Tell me what it was, Colin.
Don't.
Tell me the
Colin.
rules and who lost and who won. Come on, let's get.
Don't. I've not seen it either.
Was it? Oh, there was a big accident, people. So just to let you know that, right?
Ah.
And a red flag up and things. Right, that's as much as I'm leafing of the gold.
Well, there was on the sprint, wasn't there?
Right, I'll let that settle now.
No, there was no red
Give it a
flag
quick
in the
what?
sprint.
No.
Sprint was pretty
Quick
benign.
blast.
There wasn't
Qualifying.
much on.
Sorry, that.
Qualifying was rained
Quick
off.
blast with that. There.
That's right.
Right, so that's gold leafed.
See how
Wasting
dark the
more on the
sky
blinking
was.
side than anywhere else.
Might be
Get that out of the way so I don't knock 'em over.
Session 1 of the qualifying.
Right. Move out of the way. I don't
Don't recall.
damage them.
Are you sure that's covered all of it?
No. Oh, the other one, yeah. No, this one's all right, that. Yeah, it's just
Well,
like a
happy
leaf on it.
birthday to Alan and Susie for tomorrow because they're both sharing the same birthday.
It's
Oh,
all right.
happy birthday,
Oh.
both of you,
Happy
for tomorrow.
Are you whinging now, Joe? I've covered enough,
birthday
okay?
tomorrow.
I'm not
Yeah, it's
whinging about
fine.
anything.
What am I doing with
Fine,
this now?
Terry.
Am I spraying this? Lacquer?
Yeah.
Yeah, lacquering it.
Have you got any glitter? No.
Like what? What say, Brian?
Oh, I'll tell you what you could do. Put a little bit of that size on and put some of the chameleon flakes on it.
On what?
On the
On the bauble?
on your finger. What do you think?
Chameleon flakes on the bauble?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just draw a little design on it, Terry, or something with the size, and then put the chameleon flakes on the size.
I could do. I could while this glass lacquer's well, I could put the flakes on then. On the lacquer.
Well, you could try that if you want.
I could try that, can I?
Yeah,
Right.
good idea. Just kind of sprinkle them on.
See what happens, eh? Let's go get some chameleon flakes. God.
Sprinkle.
Mica powders, chameleon powders, or chameleon flakes?
Powders. If you're going to do it over the top of the lacquer, use the
I'm going to
powders.
do powders over instead of the flakes on the lacquer. Yeah,
'cause
good point.
The flakes might look like it's peeling.
Hmm. That could be distressed, then, Brian. Sorry you can't hear
No,
these, but
no, what you mean is even more distressed.
even more distressed. So,
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Susie made chocolate brownies to take to work tomorrow. Did you
Oh,
make some for
way.
everybody?
Chameleon powders, colors. What have you got here?
Well, that's even
Glenn,
What have you
easier.
got?
you didn't need to put that in the chat, Glenn. Joe's supping Baileys out of a litre bottle.
She always does.
Oh my, do you know?
So we don't want purple because we got red, haven't we? We don't want
Yeah.
blue. We want something
Greens,
like
Terry. Greens. Green.
greens.
Mhm.
Christ.
Well, what's Terry faffing about there? This is the link for Paul Finley tomorrow, lunchtime.
Who's that? Wayne?
Paul.
No, Paul Finley. Tomorrow lunchtime.
Yeah, put your link in,
Make a date.
Pauline.
Make a date. 1 o'clock.
Just done it.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Paul Finley from Wood Turning at Home.
I haven't opened these yet. Right. God damn.
Or
could
Paul
just
making
eat
a
a
bubble
brownie.
tomorrow. Oh, brownies and Baileys.
Oh yeah.
Trying. I'm just opening this pot of the thing before. The trouble is, they go everywhere. Trying to get it open. This green one I haven't opened before.
Tuesday evening, Doug is going to be doing a Christmas Bauble.
Yeah, it's
Tuesday
coming up.
evening.
Who's going to do a Christmas bubble?
Doug Miller.
Doug. Oh, good man, Doug.
Uh-huh.
Tuesday evening.
Don't do it, Doug. Yeah, don't do it, Doug. Right.
I think it's nice to see how different people
He's learned
deal
from
with it.
tonight, and that is don't get confident doing Dog
Everywhere. Get everywhere. All over my hands. Right. We're going to lacquer this, and then
What you want is a big brush and then just kind of flick it over.
I'm going to sort that in a minute, Brian.
Okay.
I'm going to cover in the lid first.
Okay.
Don't-
Well, I would put it out of the way while I'm spraying it.
Clear gloss lacquer, Amsterdam Professional.
Do you have to cover the where you've done the gold leaf? So it
No, that
goes
can have
back?
it as well. It'll make the gold leaf pop, won't it?
It'll make the
It'll
gold
make it do
leaf
something.
It'll make it even more distressed.
Right. Here we go.
Oh dear.
I'm thinking you're doing a very good job of this, Terry. Now, just leave the lace spin and sprinkle some of the powders on. See
Just
what
hang on, Brian.
I think it looks like a
Christ.
cherry.
No.
Yeah, leave the leaf spinning and take the top off the pot and just sprinkle it over it.
I'm just letting that.
Cough
Yeah,
it
well
up,
said.
Brian.
It looks terrified now, says you'll get not distressed. What in the name of God have you done?
Shut your mouth. Nobody told you to speak. It's Susie's fault. I told you.
Oh my God.
I don't like it
Rob.
any more than you do.
How
Rob
fast
says
is
if
that
it
going?
gets any more distressed, someone's going to start a GoFundMe page to save the
Save the
bauble.
Looking awful.
What have you done?
That's
What
what done
is
exactly
that?
what you said.
No,
Can't.
you were supposed to just put a little bit on the brush and flick it with your finger as it was
That's-
spinning.
Don't worry about it. I've done
Flick it towards it, not dribble it all over it.
Toffee apple comes to mind, as
yeah.
Robert says. Robert
Right,
You
Broadwood.
remember what Baz said earlier about using flame? Now would be a good time.
Right, we're now running at 3,000 revs. 3,000 revs.
Now,
Get rid of some of that.
Grandma Rooftube says, in my profession, it reminds me of something, but I couldn't possibly say here.
All right, okay.
That'll stop it, won't it? Right, I'll let that run now.
run off, you mean?
Don't be putting that brush on it. That's what I wanted you to do in the first
Yeah,
place.
but trouble is, it doesn't go on it, Brian. It just
That's because
just
you're running
goes-
far too fast.
tune
It's
your
not supposed to
revs.
go on. Not supposed to go on the
What's
work.
that?
It's just supposed to go in the atmosphere of the workshop and cover you completely.
What's wrong with that?
No, I wasn't.
That looks good. I like that.
Glyn says balls, roof, lol. No, I wasn't thinking balls, but I'm not saying on here either.
No, I quite like that actually. And then
Well, it's different.
I didn't bloody sand seal it, did I? After that's what it was.
That what happened. You didn't sand it.
Yeah. Didn't sand
Do you
and
think
seal
you
it,
could
did I?
Have you got time to start again, Terry?
But I'm not going to. Not now.
What's that? What's
That's
that?
going to dry now, and then I'm going to make the finial.
Okay.
Simple as that. Where's my lid? There's my lid.
Oh God.
Right, another. Well, I've got to heat that now when it's dry. It won't dry out.
Wayne says, I think everyone needs to develop the flick. It works
The
for
flick.
me.
I didn't sand and seal it. That's the trouble. Got my tracers coming out look, of the gun.
Alex says the next finish you need to apply is clean spool.
Yep. Cling spore 80 grit.
It
Paul
looks like
says,
a bauble anyway.
Paul says I was going to do that tomorrow, but after seeing this, I think I've changed my mind.
That's all right, Paul. You don't have to do it.
I think you should do it, Paul. Show us how it's
Yeah,
done.
we'll
Show
do
us how
it.
it's done right.
And Benjamin says, ignore them, Terry.
I am.
Weird looking broken stuff is all the trend.
Nothing wrong with that. That's like a Christmas bauble back in
1800s.
1066. It's dry. It's dry.
No,
It's
not very
not
good at
dry.
your history, Terry. Are you?
Klingspar Rob says, our stuff is good, but miracles are beyond us.
I think the best bit really is we just sand that off and do it again.
Look, if you're happy with it, because it's your bauble, then
It's staying like it
Listen,
is,
sure.
regardless.
leave as it
I'm not
is.
sure. I'm not sure you're sanding that off.
I'm not sanding anything off. That's going to be cut off now.
Bernie, Bernie.
It's funny, that's almost look black like you intended at the start.
It's not black, actually. It's green, and then it's blue, and then it's all different. Anyway, there we are. Skewest of chisels. Let's cut my bauble off. Up we go. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Speed
Ruby
up.
said, I liked it before you ruined it, Terry.
It was just.
You can leave,
Might be
Ruby. You
okay.
don't have to stay.
It's
You
quite-
could leave. I don't mind if you want to go, Ruby. Take the mick out of me like that.
Well, she didn't take the mick.
No, it's all right. She knows I'm joking.
Everyone else has.
Ruby and I go back days. One Christmas bauble. Where are we? Here we are.
Well, we're not
Christmas
finished yet. We'll
bauble.
finally do yet.
Look at that.
That's actually looking quite nice, Terry. But the
It
stripes
is. Perfect.
Yeah, it's better now that you've brought it closer to the camera.
See,
You can see the.
it's just
colour
you lot. You know, you just don't trust me. You know, I am invincible. That's what counts.
now. Mm.
Okay.
Get rid of that.
No comment.
Mm.
And Wayne said he thought everyone had forgotten
Probably
the ball
will,
he
yeah.
did back in 1066.
Couple more coats
That's
of
what-
lacquer on that, Colin reckons. And he's my critical because he's here. He can see it as it is, as it's happening. He can see it as it's happening. And he said,
I know.
Yeah, but
Well,
you're only
then.
saying that. We can't actually hear him saying that looks great.
you can't hear
Col-
because he's
Colin used to be a real nice, cheerful chap. Now he's sitting in the
shut your
corner
mouth,
all
Oosby.
depressed.
He's taking the mick out of it. He said Colin used to be cheerful. He can't hear you, Colin. So whatever you say, I'm just going to repeat it. You know. Isn't it?
I know. Well, that's fine. He used to be nice and cheerful. Now he's all depressed watching that.
He's not depressed watching this. He's my mate. He's my mate.
Ah.
Not far
Lucy
off.
says, just pip it in the glass.
So
Where's
is
he
this
gone?
Do
another
that.
piece of oak?
Ah, that's it. That's it. That's where it is.
That's kind of what he did do.
What's that?
He sprayed it with
Piece of
lacquer
oak.
and then tried to flick chameleon powders at it
Chameleon
Well, he
powders,
chucked
yeah.
it first.
and did it badly.
It was your idea, Brian, not mine.
No, the idea is good. The execution was terrible.
Just hey, you know that's not true.
Don't try and
Brian,
deflect the blame onto me, Mr. Invincible.
Colin likes it. He said it's very good. It's
Oh.
excellent. He said.
Colin's easy pleased then.
Grandma
yeah,
Ruth Tube said, Terry, Colin is your only mate.
Oh,
That's terrible.
Ruth
Terry's my
said,
friend.
Colin
as
is
well.
your only mate.
okay,
Well, my mate
man.
Ian, who's on there, if he's on tonight, might
No, he's
Ian?
not.
out of that. Martin
Ian
Ford,
Leach.
he's my friend. Yeah.
No, no.
Hey.
You just know, Martin.
So is this
Right.
another piece of oak?
It's another piece of oak.
It
So you
is
spell it
indeed.
oak. Piece of oak. Yes, oak. Joe.
I did
Oak.
say oak.
No, you didn't. You said
Oak.
oak. In your whatever
You said-
accent.
You know what I
said-
meant?
It's different. There's a different kind of oak. There's English oak and then there's Yorkshire oak.
Right. Couple thousand revs, that should help, shouldn't it? You might get covered here, Colin, but you may not.
But it
Martin
doesn't
Ford's
matter if you do.
Martin Ford's just put in the chat. It says 1066 way. Sure, I saw you on the beach at Hastings, but with my age, the memory fades a bit. Oh God, these are all getting ancient.
Get that out of the way.
When says he wasn't on the beach, he was in the background turning arrows.
Right now, we've got that round, I think. Nearly.
Roundish.
When it says she's from York, she can't help it.
We'll get it fully round.
Cheek.
Right, now we got that round. See what size we got. See what size we want. Our length.
Orcs.
Arcs.
Orcs, says Ben.
So, first of all, let's cut a mark there.
How big is the ball?
That's our 9. And we're going to have a 10 mil there. So that's going to be our 10 mil. And that full length there is 2.5. So this needs to be 5. Or 4.
Was it?
No.
3.
It's a long
3.
way that.
What's that one there? That was an inch at top,
What
wasn't
size?
it? Inch.
No, what size?
That was
is
an
the
inch.
ball?
It's 2 inch. 2 inch I got to have. Don't worry about the ball.
Oh,
Inch finial at the top, 2 inch finial at the bottom. It's fine.
nah.
Okay.
3
Well, you
inch.
ain't doing it. I am.
Okay.
Trust me. Trust me,
I
Terry.
think you need an 18-inch finial at the bottom myself.
8 inch finial, no. Well, I'll do 2.5 and see what it looks like.
With 3 8 is
Just to see what
24 right now.
See what it looks like. To my eye.
Have you slowed down drinking? I've not heard anything crack open lately.
Pete, he's
Right, so we want
signed
a
Blythe
10
I
mil
was
finial.
checking on the cap for a while because
He's abstaining tonight, apparently.
10 mil finial.
he's not fond of fireworks.
No,
Good
our
chap.
parrots don't mind them. There's been loads going off.
Nah, that's a big thing over there, Guy Foxney. No
Oh,
fireworks
it's
here.
about
Sorry.
12.
Too much so.
10 mil spanner, where are you?
Yeah.
No fireworks here. Well, very little fireworks
Oh,
here.
it's been banging all night here, the blinking fireworks, getting
Yeah.
them on nerves.
Too much.
We have different celebrations over here, like 12th of July and stuff.
Okay.
And there's not so much fireworks.
Right, there's our 10 mil that we need. So we'll check that. I'll do. I'll lose that if I do that, won't I? Now then, finial. So we need the finial to sit on the bottom, which is a little tiny bit flat. So
Yes, well, that would be correct.
so we could do the same shape as that way, going back the other way, can we?
It's the 11th night. They have bonfires and fireworks and stuff. Like, not so much fireworks, but bonfires for sure.
Trouble is, fireworks just stress out animals so much.
They do. There's a campaign nowadays for silent fireworks. Bob.
Half inch.
I thought Asda was selling some silent fireworks
no,
this year.
no idea. Oh, talking about Asda, you know, I've never been chats been to seen the news about Downpatrick, which is my local town.
Yeah.
There is a big Asda just on the outskirts of Downpatrick, which flooded.
I saw that the other day, Brian.
Yeah, because where the place is, Asda is built, it's built on the side of a bog. And it would appear now that Asda's will not be reopening because it's sunk 2 feet into the bog.
Oh, wow.
And the walls are all cracked and stuff, so it may never reopen.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, I saw that Downpatrick's central thing on the news. I said to Ruth, we were walking down there in August.
You were indeed, yep.
She did laugh. She said, yeah.
You were indeed.
She laughed her head off, didn't you, Ruth?
Well, the bit in the middle where the fireworks, where the traffic lights are, next to the banks, would have been up over your chest.
Wow. Wow.
It was horrendous, and it stayed flooded for 4 days before they could pump the water out of it because the rivers were too high.
My eyes are not that good now. Losing my eyes are not that good.
Now Ben's saying, who is Colin then?
Colin is my friend. Colin at Turned Links. You must have seen him on there. Ben,
I
in the
agree,
chat.
Wayne.
He lives just up the road from me.
Wayne has just joined in the dimensions, and he says the top finial should be 1, the ball should be 1.6, and the bottom finial should be 4.6.
Wow, that's a long one.
I think 3-inch finial will be fine on this.
I think I'll just do what I fancy.
I mean, we know that Terry's been caught into doing these backward finials a couple of times because he needed to get them done that way. But
Why
he's
doing it this time?
He's just choosing it to do it back to front.
I know.
Can't do it then.
Yes, we do. Let's see, we have a race course. We do. It's strange enough, it's called Downpatrick Racecourse.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh no, you're not supposed to cut up it. Oh, blah blah blah.
Be right.
You're invincible, Terry. You can do whatever you like.
I can though. Says he.
Well, I was taught
this
not
could go
to
wrong,
cut
mine.
towards
It's
the
oak.
headstock.
Never. Did you say,
Not
Jill?
towards the headstock.
Not towards the headstock.
It's not a
Why
good
not,
idea
Jill?
to cut towards the headstock, but you do have to sometimes if you're doing a spindle and you're going to cut downhill through the grain rather than lifting the grain up.
If this was
down royal is correct, Lucy.
green art or African blackwood, I could go down to about 1 millimeter. At the moment, I'm going down to about 3 mil. Yeah, because but hopefully I'll get a bit thinner. But I don't know how thin I can get before this won't work. What are we doing with
Royal? Down Royal Racecourse, Lucy, is just outside Lisburn, which is about 45 minutes from me. Downpatrick Racecourse is about 6 minutes away.
I don't want to go too thin with this that it snaps because it just hasn't got the strength in the thing. So I'll go as thin as I can without.
Lucy said, her memory doesn't totally fail now. My memory is pretty good as far as I remember.
Yeah, as far as you remember, mine is.
Yeah.
That's trouble.
I have moments.
Lynn said that.
Pete should be proud of me remembering not to cut towards the headstock.
I'm cutting towards the headstock. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Pete.
Excellent, Lucy.
Why am I doing that?
Salisbury.
Because I can. Because it's mine.
Oh yeah, but oh, look at that little ball.
It's a nice bit of skew work.
Trouble is, it's oak, and I don't know how quick it's
Yeah.
going to flick off on
Oh.
me, so I'm a bit scared of going too thin.
No, I can't go too thin with it. It's not the most predictable one in the world.
It isn't, is it?
No.
Yeah, I always got the impression that oak was a really strong wood.
It
But
does.
it's
when you
strong, but
It
it's
is
it's
in
wide grain,
beams.
Joe. You want that?
Right.
It's wide grain, so it can
Give.
split apart in no time at all.
When you get into wee small pieces like that, it can be really unpredictable. But it's good for making houses and ships.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's something.
In
When you
thick
really
pieces,
don't
it's
need
brilliant.
it to be strong, it's good.
Well, it's got incredible strength in it, but
Mm-hmm.
you can have a house that will stand perfectly square and no problem at all with oak that's got splits in it, much bigger than this finial. So
I feel like one of those. What's he call it? His name?
Brain surgeons.
Well, yeah, surgeon. That he's. I need those things now. You know. What are they
I
called?
watched a program with brain surgery on it the other day. Fascinating.
Try
Yeah.
not to watch it after Michelle having the brain operation.
No, I need those
Fair
magnifying
enough.
glasses they use.
Oh yeah.
That's what I need now. Well,
I can see how it can put you off.
get in.
Oh.
Change hands. Change it. It doesn't like it now because I've got a tracker already. Better.
Yeah. It's just like putting the needle on the record there, Terry.
It was.
It just followed the groove.
Right.
I actually thought you were trying to thread chase that there for a second.
Yeah. I tried it once. I actually tried to genuinely thread chase.
Robert
skew.
Botwood says, need to practice more with the skew. Don't we all?
You do.
Oh, well, I've never picked up a skew. But there are plenty in the wall.
Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have
Flynn's
to go
attempt.
faster here.
Faster. Go faster.
Yeah, because it's getting thinner.
Lynn
You
does have a
see.
strange storage system for his scooters, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, unique storage. Yeah.
But it's also vibrating there. Turns out it just stops vibrating. That'll do.
So what speed is it at now then, Terry?
I'm thinking of probably 2.5, 2,200.
Right. I think everybody's holding the breath here.
Ben wants to know, has Ruth brought Colin a Kit Kat yet?
Ruth hasn't brought Colin a Kit Kat yet, I don't think.
Oh, no.
What about a cup of tea?
No, she may have gone to bed by now because she's got to be up really early tomorrow. Because we got Robin's Day in the week,
Mm-hmm.
and
Colin, there's plenty of magnums in the freezer.
she's got to take her shopping at shopping school.
Oh, she's thinking about school tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, Rebecca's gone away on holiday, so
I know, you're saying that. Yeah.
which is nice.
Lovely. She going anywhere nice?
Somewhere in Jamaica or
Jamaica.
I don't know, somewhere like that.
Lovely.
Caribbean.
Well, I'm going to leave that 16th of an inch stroke 1 1/4 mil on the end there. I'm going to leave that until I finish sandpapering.
Good idea.
I think I'm going to start it at 400 because it's hopefully that's all I'm going to need.
Are you doing anything with it?
I don't know yet.
Sorry.
This is it. You see, I can't just leave it like that, can I? It's going to have to be coloured.
Gary,
What? Oh
9
yeah,
o'clock.
or gold leaf or something. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're going that, you might not need 400 on it. 320 would probably be enough. If you're going
Yeah.
to colour it.
Oh, this is all right, bright. It's going so fast. 420 is going to make it nice. That. It's going to stick as well, I think, because in fact I might use Santa Sealer this time. I just forgot it just now. This is where it's likely to break.
Is Robin coming to Harrogate?
Is what? Colin?
Robin.
Lucy is actually Robin coming to Harrogate.
No. What do I want to take Robin to Harrogate for? It's another female, Lucy. Cost me a fortune.
Oh,
What I'm
keep
taking
on
is going to
there.
cost me enough.
Oh,
The ones I know in Harrogate, you know, that are going are costing me enough, and not, you know, not even related to me. Why would I take my granddaughter?
I don't
Hey,
know.
why would I do that?
You're quite right.
Right. Now, am I gold? What am I going to do with this? Did you say? Well, where's it?
I don't know. I think you should. What we've got on the top, we've got gold leaf,
Yeah.
red.
Then
I'll
red
show you that in a minute. Just a recap,
with the
so you'll
chameleon,
know what I
whatever.
got there.
Red.
Just going to tidy this up here. Ready to cut off, because that's what I'm going to do with that. Cut it off in the point. Right. There you are. Look at that, eh? Made it of oak. Cooking on gas. Cooking on gas. He's a pain in the butt. Now then,
Okay.
what I'm going to do now, I'm going to sand this of the sealers. Okay?
Ruby Claire
Because
says next year you can take her. Gary.
I'll tell you, Ruby, you'll cost me an arm and a leg and all. Ah.
Oh,
Oh, by the way, people, just to let you know, Ruth's come out with Kit Kats for both of us. Look. He's off
to bed.
nice one.
She's off to bed. All right, Rafe. Thank you, Donnie.
I know you're spoiled, Terry.
Nice, sweetheart. See what I got for a wife? Hey, just lovely, innit? See?
I
See what
can't
got
even
up
get
with?
him to bring me a cup of tea.
Well, yeah, there is that. I suppose.
Yeah,
Put the back there now.
Yeah.
Right, we got our Kit Kats. We got our thing. What I've got to do now, I can't really see if that fits because I can't cut it off yet. It should do because I draw 10 mil, so it's going to fit.
No.
But you know,
And
I
you
like
use a 10 mil
to put
spanner
it
to
back.
size it.
I did, yeah.
I think it's going to fit.
I've used a 10 mil spanner, yeah, so it'll fit. It'll fit.
You could. Robert says suggest you could paint that green, Terry.
Green.
Hmm.
Like verdigris green.
No, just green.
I could just do anything, really, I suppose, can I?
Just a nice green, Christmassy green. You know.
Oh, yeah, you mean in Terra Verda colour? Oh, well, yeah.
Don't know what Christmas green is, Terry, but there's a lot of it about.
Terra Verda
Forest
colour
green.
is. Viridian green. Viridian green is Christmas tree colour. I could paint it Viridian green. Robert, you don't have to stay. You can buzz off. You don't have to watch.
No, he
You're
wants his
getting
gold leaf
bored,
back.
yeah. Who? No, Colin. Colin's here. You just said Robert said.
Oh,
I could paint it green. Robert wants me to paint it green quick so we can see it finished so he can buzz off.
No,
Oh.
he doesn't. He never said
Oh.
that at all.
I can read between the lines, Brian.
He just said green is all the poor man said.
Right.
Leave him alone.
What am I doing now? Then? Spraying this? It's got sandy sealer on it there. Going to dry it for a sec.
could
So-
you get your bauble so we can put it next to it just to see? Okay. Does it
Good night,
actually
Ruth.
need anything?
There.
I think it does.
There's my bauble.
Do you think it does, Brian?
I think it needs to be green. I think Robert's right.
Green.
Yep.
Green.
Yep, green.
Right. Green.
But
Green.
Have you got any? Well, what we could do is spray it
Night
black and
Ruth.
then use. We could spray it black now and then use Joe Sonia's iridescent paint on it. Green iridescent.
As soon as you put a
Turquoise
suggestion into the chat, I'll let you guess what it is, Terry.
Sorry. Right. What did you? I could paint it. What, Brian? Black gesso.
You could spray it black
Spray it black.
and then use Joe Sonia's iridescent paints on it, like the iridescent green or iridescent turquoise or whatever it is it's called.
Oh yeah. Could do, couldn't I?
You could.
John
here.
M has come
What we
into
got
the
here?
chat.
Lucy wants to know how old your granddaughter is.
Turquoise. That'll be a cracker.
Oh, you
Right.
dialect away there, mate. So what you do.
Turquoise iridescent.
Okay.
Black lacquer.
How old is Robin, Terry?
8.
8. That's correct. Because they're all 8, aren't they?
And she's 9 on the 1st of January.
Ooh.
Turquoise iridescent.
Right. Okay. So you need black first.
Professional black lacquer.
That'll do.
And a piece of new paper that Connie gave me so I don't spray it all over the world.
Watch that nice chunk. Don't be spraying it either.
Oh, I ain't worried about the chuck. That cleans off.
Ben said, I was expecting Terry's granddaughter to be about 40.
Ben, shut your mouth.
That would be his daughter, Ben.
Yeah, my daughter's 40. That's why she's going away. It's 40th birthday. She's gone away now to
Jamaica.
yeah, somewhere like that.
Terry, you're best spraying it on the piece of wood, not just on the paper.
I'm just checking it's coming out correctly.
I
Right.
was said, Terry, you missed.
Uh,
I
Yeah,
won't say any
That,
such
that would be
thing,
right.
Terry.
That would be right, Lucy. 8 going on 18. Oh, easy, Terry. You don't need much of that. God,
shut up. We can spin.
look at it.
We'll
Splattering
spin off.
everywhere. It's all up the workshop walls now.
I don't care. It's all over the wall, everywhere. I don't mind.
Over, Terry.
I don't care. It's not over me, actually. I got the way of it. Colin might have it on in mind. Right, here we go. Look. Get the old gunner again. Get some traces going. Oh, they're all knocked. There you go.
Look, you've got a fire extinguisher in there.
I got 3 fire extinguishers in here.
Good.
I like the tracer rounds with white phosphorus tips on them.
Some torque on that little thing for 1/8 of an inch, innit? Blimey.
Mm-hmm. It's all your life
It's
centers.
starting to wobble. Look.
Yeah, it has been for a while.
Softened it with the thing, and I ease back off on there on the wheel a bit.
Doesn't need to be flying right.
No, it's alright. It's going snow now.
Coming down to 180, it'd be fine.
Right. Now then. I'll leave that a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Looks like I'd do another coat of lacquer, really. But I can't be bothered.
You just need a black base for your Joe Sonia.
Yeah, sure it is. I'll eat me kitty cat. Colin's eating his already.
Oh, you want to be careful. He might eat
Well,
yours
well,
as
they
well.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to eat it now.
Or the only little small kitty cat, two finger jellies.
Yeah, no, they're the old,
Chunky.
the old
Oh, the
big chunky
the
ones, not big chunky ones.
Oh,
You want
chunky.
one bite, Ben? Tough.
I might just have to eat this Toblerone now for that.
Have you got a
Oh.
Toblerone?
Ruth
Yeah.
went.
God,
Ruth
everybody's
went
got
to
chocolate.
Ruth went to what's the name the other day? Wherever she went shopping, all by herself. She's
Oh.
come back with 3 Toblerones.
Terry, show me that
Different
piece
ones.
of paper again, Terry. Put that piece of tissue back up again. With the pictures up the way this time.
Yeah.
No, I want to see the other side of it.
Oh, pictures.
Mm-hmm. Ben wants to know who the gentleman is on it.
Yeah, you know.
It's on a sled.
See? Little boy in a sled.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Ruth,
Snowman.
snowman.
Ruth got them somewhere.
That's
I think it was Farm
that's,
Foods actually. Farm Foods.
that's the The snowman story, isn't it? What is it called? The snowman, is it? Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Fine
That's
food.
Ali
You got 'em.
Jones singing.
That's it, Alan Jones, that's it.
Right.
Susie
Juice
says
on your
I've got
paints.
normal Toblerone, white Toblerone and black Toblerone here to take to work tomorrow.
What does Susie says? We
Yeah.
just have a multi-pack of toffee? Oh, toffee crisps. Oh, toffee crisps. Oh, I can't believe I've done
Toffee
there.
crisps.
God, it must be 100 years since I had a toffee crisp.
My
Juice on your
favourite
paint.
chocolate bar is
Not a brush.
My favourite chocolate bar is a bar of dairy milk. That's it.
I love dairy milk. Cadbury's, you can't beat it.
That's it.
Topic
Ready?
is my favourite.
Another bite first. Ready, this?
Yep.
Yeah. How are you going to apply this now? You're just going to stick it in a brush and
Yep.
you go keep
said it.
spinning that, eh?
Hmm? Yeah.
Oh, go on then. Ooh,
Do the bowl first, huh?
don't be too much, huh?
I ain't putting too much on. Just see what it looks like.
It's going to look great. Keep doing it.
Look at that.
Hey, it's kind of the same green as what's the camellia
Turquoise green.
colours were.
Fries chocolate cream, says Lucy.
No,
Nope.
I'm not bothered about that.
Not me neither. Don't like the dark chocolate. What's the difference between a flake, a whisper, and a twirl? All Cadbury's. It's exactly
cares?
right, Ben. Air.
Who cares? They're all nice.
They're just all chocolate.
Yeah, well, the whisper's got far more air in it than a twirl.
It's very tight, isn't it? A whisper. Lots of tiny bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
And that dry bit, should we?
Yeah, I think that's good the way it is. I think it should be fine.
Flakes, you waste too much because they drop to bits.
Sometimes best to leave a little bit of the black showing because it highlights the colours better.
It's fine.
I learned that from Wayne.
I'll leave that for a minute.
I like whisper golds.
Now, when that's dry, I've got to try and part that off.
How long will that take to dry?
So Susie says she's got normal Toblerone, white Toblerone, and black Toblerone.
Won't be a part of there, would I?
And she's taking them to work tomorrow.
Pencil on that.
I would put a very small parting on that and then just finish it with a Japanese saw on the bench.
How would I?
Don't have a Japanese saw.
Well,
I wouldn't
use
order a saw.
So,
I hope you're making a list of things you've got to buy. I hope you're making a list of things you've got to buy at Harrogate.
He's bound to have a tenant. He's bound to have a tenant, so.
I've got 10 saws, right? I've got plenty of saws. Can't see the need. I couldn't see the need to buy a Japanese saw. So, when I got 7 saw, does the job. Right. If this allows me, I'll just bring it up a bit quicker. It's the torque on the other end of that little tiny bit I'm worried about.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be inclined to just score it and then cut it with a saw afterwards. Take the point off first. But yeah, then again, most sane people would have put the point at the tailstock end.
Correct.
What's the fun in that?
Would have been holding it.
Ben says Japanese saws are amazing.
Yeah. And Alan Gibbs says a hacksaw will do. It will indeed for that small.
I got an hacksaw actually.
Terry uses chainsaw and it's not a problem.
Yeah. William was telling me that he's buying a new narrow bladed chainsaw blade bar.
Right.
Because he says to me he wastes too much wood when he's cutting it up.
Oh.
Because the chain's too thick. I'm not saying Yeah, I'm not saying William's miserable or anything.
We're tight.
Well, William used to have
Tight.
a plentiful supply of wood, and he never had to worry about these things. But for some reason, it all seems to be migrating north.
It's not all. Like,
Oops.
it's certainly not all by any means. He certainly has given me a whole lot of wood, I have to say.
I know how to live dangerously. Yeah. I'm invincible.
Andy says Lucy can buy
Right, that is down, ladies and gentlemen, to 0.1 of a millimeter there. Can't do any more with that.
Andy says that Lucy says he can buy a Japanese saw at Harrogate as long as it costs $12.99. Well, that's the price of stuff.
It might
at
snap
Harrogate.
there when I try and power it off, see? So what I'm going to do is stop it, because I can't start it again now. That's the end of that. Won't be able to start it again. That will rip right off if I do. Get that out of the way.
And that's why you should do it from the other end.
No! Told you. It's easy. Colin will grab the other piece, or not grab it, but...
Catch it.
Look at that, eh? I'm invincible!
Teamwork. Ben
Right.
says my 3-piece Japanese saw set was about 100 quid. $12.99.
Could be a
Goodness
bit short
gracious.
there then.
Yeah, well, that's a 3-piece, and I think if you divide 100 by 3, you get $12.99.
$12.99. You do.
Oh, what you two like?
There.
I'm sure it works out that way somehow.
Does I?
Look at that.
Good assistance there, Colin.
Look at that, see? And he dropped
Didn't
it.
drop
All right. Yeah. Right. See what happens, shall we? Shall we see what happens, shall we? Top. Bottom.
Top. Bottom. Just like that. Not like that. Like that. Tommy.
No.
There you go. Where's the wee brass differ for the top?
There you go. There we go.
Where's the wee brass differ for the top?
Brass doofer? You mean the little thing
The
in the
eyelet.
drawer? I think it's in the drawer there, but I'll stand erected. It might not be here.
I just want to see how he gets this in here with the amazing eyes that he has.
Here it is. Here we are. Thousands of them.
Terry has the face of an excited little boy.
Thousands of them.
That's just what he's like, Lucy. You're right.
They're so blinking small. I can't see these now. Oh, God. Who said get this? Who said do a bloody bauble? Whose idea was it?
Me.
Whose me's?
Right.
It
So
was
it's mine,
Brian's
I'm
idea.
proud, and I'm proud of it.
Trouble.
No, don't do that.
I haven't glued the bottom finial in yet, of course.
The result was sent to put in there.
Ben says, so is Colin 3 foot tall as well?
Colin's 6'5".
Yeah, it's just camera angles.
Ex-policeman. Bloody giant he is.
Well, compared to you, Terry, most people are blind.
What do you mean compared to me? Most people are.
Hey, he'd make a good Father Christmas.
Joe thinks you make a good Father Christmas. Right, I haven't got any string.
Nice beard, Colin, I have to say.
I ain't got any string. Brian says you got a cracking beard there, Colin. Right. Oh, well, I'll just have to hold it. Like, I ain't got any string. Here.
No preparation and planning, Terry. I mean,
Well, I didn't expect to be doing.
Is that what
should have
makes
had to-
brand new or well looked after? Bob
I'm
is
holding it
fairly
by-
new and completely unused.
I'm holding it by the thing, right? I'm holding
liking
it by
it.
this thing.
Terry, I'm actually quite liking it now.
I thought you would.
It needs to be a bit shinier, the bauble.
Yeah, I got to spray it with
Another coat of lacquer
another coat of lacquer. Yeah, where's my brush?
or two.
Because that's gonna. I'm gonna Here's some juice. Sonia on
Bob
the,
the
little
cat-
bottom,
Bob the cat.
end. Look. Oh no, I can't put it on the
Terry,
bottom
Bob
end because
the
it's
cat
not
has
black,
just
is it?
said,
Bob the cat.
Not
Bob the
that
builder.
workbench. Terry,
Yes.
I'm asking you a question.
That workbench is a Schulberg workbench.
He says, is a
Reasonable
workbench brand
price.
new? Would you listen to the question?
I don't know what the question's going to be. Did I buy it brand new or did I get a deal? Well, I bought it brand new.
No.
I bought it from Axminster and it cost me a lot of money. So there.
No, the question is the workbench brand new or well looked after?
Well looked after, and I bought it 2 years ago. No, I didn't. I bought it a year and a half ago.
You bought it just last year sometime. He's bluffing.
And Colin's got the next one down from it because he's only got a smaller workshop than me. That'll work in there. There.
Alex said,
It's hanging up now. Look,
you made a great
Brian,
mess of that.
it's hanging up now.
Oh, that's not bad. That's better.
Aye.
Apart from the white bit at the bottom, you need to fix that too.
Yeah, well, I'll just dip that in black paint and everything. Won't it,
Yeah,
first?
just a little bit of white paint on it.
Right, I'll go in now.
Is that how you done?
You go now, Cole. Yeah. You want a bag to put all your bits in? You sure? All right, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Give you a last look before I go. Ding.
Let's look at the bauble.
Bring in the mugs, I suppose.
Oh
Where's
no,
my-
you're not bringing us back on screen.
Where's the mugs? There's the mugs.
Yeah.
There's the mugs.
I
Mugs are
believe
back.
it's just called us mugs.
The mugs are back in town. There we are. One bauble.
Well done, Terry.
Lovely. Job.
Just done to appease several in the chat. Oh, there we are. Current length.
That's just how it goes.
5 inches exactly, with an inch bauble at the top,
Mhm.
an 1.5 inch sphere,
That's
and
close.
a 2.5 inch bauble at the bottom.
I should
I'm all reckoning, regardless of Wayne's maths, because I don't do maths, I reckon that looks pretty good to my eye. That's what it's staying like.
Well, it is
And
what
we
it is
can't
now.
do any better. I want to see them 2 Fridays
do.
week. 2 Friday weeks. I want to see the pictures. I'll
Mhm.
give that a couple more, another spray of lacquer so it pops. But I want to see the pictures. Hashtag of the mine.
Hashtag Christmas Bauble.
Say goodbye, everybody.
To Steve by the 17th.
Goodbye,
I think
everybody.
Bye,
it is.
everybody.
Say
goodbye, Brian.
Internet.com. Goodbye,
Bye.
Brian.
Okay, we're off. Thank you, everybody. I've got to press that button there. Bye for now. Won't see you next Sunday. And I'll tell you why I won't, because I don't know what time I'm leaving Harrogate. And I've got to drive back, and I'll have Ruth with me, and I'll have a blinking great car to empty out all the kit that people have given me. You know, I'll meet you there. People have given me. Okay? And then, so I won't be feeling like having driving that far to do a live. So I'll say goodbye.
I can't cover because I'll be driving home at the time.
Yeah, and he's got to go 6
Bye.
hours, Peter. So bye for now. Don't behave.